working down a 154-inch Kansas Bruiser on day number 2. Me and Devin load up the truck and we're headed west to a new farm that he just gained permission on.
Tearing up this one-horse town, dancing on a ball just to burning it down. She'll chase your heart with 2 shots of Crown. Daddy's little angel running hot and hellbound. Someone left the door open, angel got out. Never looking back, she can live without. Oh man in the way, slowing it down. The closer she gets, the louder the sound. As she's tearing up this one-horse town, dancing on the ball just to burn.
After spending a couple days on the new farm, things weren't panning out at all. We've only seen one little buck, and it was chasing a doe, but couldn't get things to go for us. So I had game cam pictures of a great big buck that was on the other farm that we had left to try this new farm. So we're going to go back after him and see what comes up.
Hey guys, so we're back up here at our other farm. We didn't have a very good morning this morning at my farm, and so we checked some game cameras. We had a nice buck on there, a real nice buck. So we're gonna hang some stands, get ready for the morning in this place. So we'll see how it goes. Stay with us.
So we got back to the new farm, checked the camera. We actually had a daylight picture of this buck. And so we got our stand set up. They were cutting beans, it was perfect. All the equipment was running. Everything was gonna be perfect for the hunt. So we climbed up in the stand, hopefully we'll see.
Chase your heart with 2 shots of Crown. Daddy's little angel running hot and hellbound. Tearing up this one-horse town.
It's our first morning in the stand up here at our other farm. We'll try to get it done. We seen a buck chasing a doe as we were trying to get in here. It's pretty cold this morning. It's 30 degrees, which is the coldest morning we've had so far. So we should see some deer movement. Stick with us.
Coming this way?
Yeah.
How big is it? Shooter?
He's a nice buck, but he ain't that 10 point.
I'm gonna get my bow.
Here, look at him. I think he's only about 100-inch deer, but I can't tell for sure. Can you?
He's got pretty tall tines, dude. I'm gonna get my bow. You just be ready. I'll let you know.
He looks like a pretty good deer. He looks like a pretty good deer. I'm on him. Terrible shot. There he is. Meh.
So there was a buck coming across the field. He came in real close. I hit a tree, made a poor shot. That's all I can explain for that one. But we went ahead and decided to get down from our stands and go check some of the other cameras. And on the way back, the deer we were after was standing in the field with a bunch of does and ran across the railroad tracks. So we decided that's the stand we were going to try to hunt again.
How many points did he have?
10. 10-point, perfect 10.
So we climbed back in the stand hoping to see the buck that we had seen earlier that day. We sat there for a few days hoping to see him. It come down to last evening and we took a deer. I mean, it wasn't a real big buck, but we took him anyways, and I was happy to fill my last tag.
He's hurt pretty bad.
Yeah.
Watch him. Watch him, bro.
I'm watching. I'm on him.
He's hurt pretty bad.
Yeah.
Super pumped to get this deer. He's not a giant, but I'm proud of him. He's kind of stiff. Hey guys, well, I finally got one down. It's been a long but unbelievable hunt. Rob got his deer right off the bat, opening right off the first morning we got here. It's a good one, and well, it wasn't. We went to another farm of mine and got over there and just couldn't see very many deer at all. So we come back up here thinking we could get on a deer. Well, that very first morning I was sitting in the stand, I had a nice buck come in, and I just didn't make a great shot, but I hit a limb right before it hit him, and it hit him in the shoulder. It didn't barely pierce the skin. So we've been hunting for 7 days without seeing a buck. And finally, the last evening we're here, a nice 8-point comes in right off the bat. We hadn't been there 30 minutes. And I told him I was going to take the deer, you know, and made a great shot. He didn't go 40 yards, and so I'm super proud of him. He's not a giant, but I'm proud of it.
So now we're headed back to Arkansas, hoping to kill a buck that I've got pictures of from the earlier that year in Velvet. He is a good 8-point, probably 130-inch deer. We've got tons of pictures of him. We're gonna climb in the stand and see what happens.
Me and Rob are in one of my urban stands this evening. I've been getting a lot of good pictures in here of a couple of nice bucks. One really pretty nice 8-point. He's the buck I'm after. after. But there's a bunch of does coming in here too. If I get a shot at a doe, I'm gonna take it. Get some meat on the table. Stick with us. We've got a couple hours till it gets pretty good, so maybe they'll show up a little early and get it done pretty quick. Stick with us. He's with does. There's a spike.
So things didn't pan out. I end up videoing myself. As the evening goes on, it's getting darker. The buck finally shows himself. I've got tons of pictures of him, but it's a little dark. So I'm hoping I'm getting good video of him while I'm videoing myself. I just left the camera stationary, hopefully that he'll come in right where I can get a perfect shot. And sure enough, he comes right into where the scrape I had the camera set and everything, made the shot. He runs off, perfect shot, but later on we find out that it was just too dark in the picture. So we got great commentary of it. They got the good recovery. Wait till you see it. It's awesome.
Hey guys, so I shot a pretty good one. It came in. It's a pretty crazy story. I had a red fox come in and I missed that dude, and I'm trying to squall it in, and as I'm squalling it in, I hear something walking in the leaves. Well, I had seen a spike a little earlier, and he kind of went the way this deer was coming from. Well, I'm just standing there and just kind of with my thumb up my butt, just not really paying attention. I just assumed it was going to be that spike. Well, it walked up to the scrape. There's a scrape over here where I was hunting at. Walked right up to that scrape, and I just noticed it had main beams for days. So I shot him. It's my big 8, and well, I think it's my big 8, and but stick with us. We're fixing to go see if we can find him. There's blood everywhere, so stick with us. Maybe we'll find him. See it?
I can go ahead and follow it. Yep.
That's him.
Got him. Oh man.
Wait till you see this deer. Here, I'll take this camera. Oh my god. He's got me on there.
Yes. Look at that.
Oh my gosh, what an 8-point. Guys, we found him. And man, is he a beautiful deer. Man, he is great. I'm so proud of this deer. I've got 1,000+ pictures of this deer. But the story of tonight's hunt is a crazy story nobody will probably ever believe. A buddy of mine that's videoing for me, Robert, he had some stomach issues. He had to get down out of the tree. He said, I'll try to hurry back, you know, blah blah. But before he could get back, I had a spike come right behind me, and you know, he asked me, you know, can I come in there, and I was like, no, you know, because that deer is just right there, you know, I didn't want to spook nothing. Well, he finally kind of walked back away from me, and I was like, man, you know, I wish he would stay, you know, maybe a live decoy. But he eventually went off, and I was sitting there for a while. Well, I heard something running off the hill back to where my truck's parked, and I was like, oh my gosh, you know. So I got my bow ready, and it's a big old red fox. It comes in there, I mean, 15 steps from the tree. Well, I was gonna shoot it, so I shot and missed that thing. Plain as day missed. It runs out there about 15 yards and stops, kind of looks around. Well, it takes off, you know, and I'm squalling at it. I'm trying to get it to come back, you know. As I was doing that, in the middle I was doing that, I hear something walking behind me, coming to me, and I thought, well, that's that spike. Well, I'm just kind of standing there, kind of with my thumb up my butt. Didn't even have my bow in my hand, you know, I already had an arrow knocked again. Well, it gets where that scrape is, and all I could see was main beans. Like, I was like, oh my gosh, it's him, you know. And I was like, oh man. So I got my bow, drew back, and he was messing with that scrape, and I shot, and lo and behold, here he is, you know. So, I mean, it's a great hunt. It's December 1st. Man, I can't be more happier, you know. I'm hoping the video's good. It's gonna be dark, you know, and I hope it wasn't too dark when I got him on video. I mean, you can hear him walking, you can hear me shoot, and hopefully he's on there so everybody can see me shoot him. But he's a beautiful deer. Stick with us, we'll probably get some more down before the year's over.
So Rob and I had a great season, and sometimes things don't pan out like you want them to when you're videoing, and that's just the way it is. But all in all, we had a really great season. We had a lot of good bucks on video. So stick with us, get the recovery, get everything done, and I don't know what to say after that. Fun that I got permission on. Hopefully, I lost it. Killed his deer. We're headed west to a new farm. Pictures of on blank. Hold on. It's getting dark. It's cloudy outside. We golly, freaking ridiculous. So things didn't pan out for me and Robert. I ended up videoing myself that evening of the big buck. Golly, that didn't make no sense at all.